Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
So read you two right now.
Okay, how about now?
So read you two.
Okay, check now.
So read you three.
Okay, how about now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So,
5, 4, 3, 2. How do
so read you two. Read you two.
you do? It's not good.
No, sir.
So I saw that you have not solved all the sums.
Yes, I have not solved all the sums because there were some sums in which true heading was 17-degree west. That is the variation. No, so I got a bit confused.
So I think that table might have what, printing error. Is that what you're trying to say?
I think so because there is a sum in which it is given true heading is 10-degree west, magnitude is 10-degree east, and deviation is 70 degrees. So that was not making a point. That's why.
Mm. Let us check.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So question number 2 itself. Okay, I see the thing with the mistake. Okay.
So read you two.
Yeah, just to check. Just a sec. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir, I can see the screen.
Okay. So check the answer sheet and see if it's correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you were right about it. Very nice. So see, this reference with this textbook, uh, I'll be sharing the textbook with you. And what you should do is
Okay.
whatever chapter that we are studying, you should, after we are done with the session, you should read it at least twice.
Okay.
There are a few extra points that you will come to.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
check your answers.
Yeah. I did. I did first one. Yeah, first one is right. Then I did fourth one, 306. Yes. Fifth, 036. Yes. Seven. 359. So can you scroll down, please? Yeah. Then 3, 12, 10 degrees west, 30 degrees east. Yeah. 260. Yes. Yes.
Any answer that is correct?
No, sir. Everything is correct.
Have you checked?
Yeah. Yeah.
How many have you attempted?
I have attempted one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I have attempted 9 out of 16. There were 16, right?
So just shift the numbers one space to the right because of printing error.
Yeah.
Just quickly solve that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'll do.
Just do it right now, okay? And then we'll continue.
Yes, sir, I'll do.
And you'll have to give me a review. So mentally prepare for the review. So, but
What, sir? I can read you too.
you'll be giving me a verbal review directions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So stand by. Let me know.
Yes, sir. So, 13, 14, 15. So, again, one, two, radiation, magnetic heading, radiation, compass. So, radiation will be 10 degrees west, radiation will be 1 degree east. This will be between 0, 6, 1. Yeah, 0, 6, 1. 0, 7, 1 degree. 31, 7 west will be radiation. Radiation 0, 0, 1 will be heading. 2 degrees east will be the deviation. 3, 54. 61. Yeah, 54. Degrees west is best. It will be 359. Second is 10, third is 10, fourth. Yeah, so this will be 17 degrees west. 9 and 0 will be the deviation. And 20 will be, yeah, 0 will be a deviation. 20 will be the heading. So 0 is the deviation of 0. So then my heading will be 0. East, west is best. West is best. So 17 and 0, 3 degrees. Fourth is fifth added, sixth added, 17 seventh, seventh, 5 degrees east. 0 to 5 will be the magnetic heading, and the compass heading will be 0 to 3 degrees. 2 degree east and 0, 3, 0, 8, 8, I did 9 to 1. 23 degree east, 2 degree west, and 2, 2, 1 will be the compass heading. 2, 1, 0, 4, 2 degrees. 8, 10, 10th, 11, 12, 13, 5 degree east, 70, 071 because the first one road is easterly and the negative sign versus westerly. Yes, east is least. East is least. Yeah, so 76,076 degrees. This is 13th and 14th. 3 degree west. 3 degree west. 001 plus 2. So there is plus 359. And this is west is west. 358. Done, sir.
Very good. You want to check?
Yes, I'll check once. So, sir, there were some digits given +1 and +2. So, you told me that if it is plus, so it will be always westerly, and east will
Plus,
be,
I
and
think,
once plus will be, plus is westerly, and negative will be easterly. So, in
yeah, negative is easterly. Are you sure? Please check.
yes, sir, it is. 1 second, I'll check. Yes, deviation denoted in plus is easterly, and in negative is it is always westerly. Yeah.
East is plus, right?
Yes, sir. East is plus, west is minus.
Correct. Okay. So, so far, are all your answers correct?
So I have not checked yet. You have not shown me.
Check.
Yes, sir. Second 10621 71. Then third one 354 1359 4103
Correct?
20020.
Is everything correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it 100%?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, good. Do send me a picture of your final answer sheet.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Okay. Now, give me a review and over directions as to what what you're.
Sir, can read you two.
I want you to give me an overview of what is directions and what you have done so far.
Yes, sir. So we started with directions and one thing. And first thing you told me that the shape, the the instrument used to find directions is compass. And in compass there are four main directions. which are north, south, east, west. And then there are different directions that they are known as quadrantal points, which are northeast, northeast, it's like a northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest, I guess. Yes. And after that, you told me about the cardinal points, which are north, south, east, west, north, south, east, west. That is 0 degrees, 360 degrees for north, for east, 90 degrees, for south, 180 degrees, and for west, 270 degrees. And after that, you told me the thumb rule, which is CDM VT, C for compass heading, D for deviation, M for magnetic heading, V for variation, and T for true heading. And then you told me east is least and west is best. So deviation in east will be compass heading will be least, and deviation west compass heading will be best. And variation is magnetic heading will be least, and variation west magnetic heading will be best. And after that mm, we did some sums, and after that you gave me, no, you didn't give me some homework that day. And after that you told me yesterday that first thing you told me that axis of rotation is polar axis, and also the value of tilt axis is 23 and half degrees, and the value and the angle of plane of rotation is 66 degrees. Then we did the equator. So equator is the great circle which divides Earth into two equal parts or equal hemispheres. And equator is a latitude with 0 degree north and 0 degree south. And there are parallel latitudes of equator which become smaller as we go towards the poles. And then we did the magnetic dip angle. So magnetic dip angle is the angle between the horizontal component and the vertical component of compass. Horizontal component is a component detected by the compass needle, to find north or to detect north. And it is also known as the directive force. As you said, it is also known as directive force. And vertical component gives us acceleration, turning, turning errors. No, acceleration, turning errors, yeah, and deviation. And after that, you told me that unit of measuring Earth's magnetic field strength is microteslas, and it is always measured if if it is above 6 unit teslas, because 6 microteslas, because it becomes too because it becomes too small to detect if the Earth magnetic field is below 6 microteslas. And then you told me about the isoclinals and the acclinals. Isoclinal is basically a equal dip angle which is formed at 45 degrees, and acclinal is zero dip angle which is formed at equator. So if we are at equator, so we'll have very low or none vertical component, and we'll get accurate directions or headings, directions basically. And as we go towards pole, the vertical component will increase, and we'll get some, what will say, some fluctuations or some, I don't know, sir. As we'll go towards the pole, so basically the vertical component will increase. Yeah, we studied this yesterday, and we did some sums.
Well said. Now we'll do something very interesting and very quick.
Yes, sir.
Uh, so what we're going to understand is velocity triangle, right?
Sir, read you do.
What we are going to do is we are going to understand velocity triangle.
Velocity triangle. Okay.
Yeah. So there are 6 units in this triangle, 2 units given to one side of a triangle.
Okay.
When a pilot is flying, he follows one path.
Okay.
Direction. The the pilot has the first unit known as
Heading.
and the second unit known as true airspeed.
Yeah.
Now at any given point, he faces wind. The wind comes with a speed and a direction. So if the wind is coming from the left side with respect to this pilot,
Okay.
so it will be like this.
Yes.
Wind velocity and direction. Okay, wind vector. So there will be speed in knots and direction.
Okay.
Wind speed and wind direction. Wind speed, wind direction. Then
Yes, sir.
joining the bottom of this line, there is a third vector like this, which becomes your track and
Yes.
ground speed.
Okay.
Now, what is ground speed? Ground speed is task corrected for headwind or tailwind.
Task corrected for headwind or tailwind. Okay.
Now, this word track, the definition for track is path followed by CG of aircraft,
CG.
center of gravity,
Center gravity. Yeah.
and heading. What is heading?
Heading is the direction given. Yeah. Heading is basically what is heading? Heading is a particular direction given to a pilot.
Did you not attend yesterday's lecture?
I did. So
Heading.
heading is, you told me, right? You told me. Heading is, I cannot recall, sir. Sorry.
Come on, put some pressure on your mind.
Heading is direction in which aircraft is long aircraft axis. Yeah, direction in which aircraft longitudinal axis points. Yes. Yes, sir. Sorry, I didn't do that.
No, to uh, study better so that you remember.
Yes, sir.
So now you will be given questions where they will give you saying that your track is your heading could. So what is your heading? Let me show you. Say this is the aircraft. Okay. Now in what
Yes.
direction is this aircraft pointing?
North
Yeah,
000.
very good. Now if there is a flow of wind in this direction, okay,
Yes.
it will try to change the path of the aircraft. It will
Yes, sir.
push the aircraft away like this.
Yes, sir.
The wind will push the aircraft. So the aircraft, if it so 100 correction 000 knot is actually the heading.
Heading. Yes.
because this is where the direction is pointed. Now, because of
Yes.
certain amount of wind, the actual path of the aircraft is changing, and the aircraft is
Yes.
changing its position and it's flying like this, grabbing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so its track becomes this angle. How much is this angle? We can assume it is 0.7 degrees to the east side of it, to the right side.
Yeah. To the right side.
In aviation, the right side is known as starboard side,
Starboard. Yes.
and the left side is known as port side.
Port side.
Yes. So the aircraft is drifted off track by 7 degrees. So
7
the
degrees.
drift is on the right side.
Right
Okay,
side.
that is
Yes.
starboard side. So 7 degrees
Starboard side.
starboard drift.
7 degrees starboard is drift. Yes.
But in the examination, you will be given a situation that we cannot accept this drift. So we have to
Okay.
maintain the track which we were following by our heading, which was 000.
000.
So if I have to maintain this 000, okay, I will have to turn my aircraft 7 degrees in the left side, that is
To the
opposite.
left side. Yes.
So if my aircraft, let's change the color. If my aircraft takes this heading, okay, 7 degrees to the left or
Sir,
7.
did you too?
So if my aircraft chooses a new heading, what will be the new heading?
Yes.
353.
0353. Yeah.
353. Then, because of this wind, my aircraft will be following what track? 000.
000.
Mission accomplished.
Yes, sir.
So this is known as allowing for drift.
Yes, sir.
So in the exam, they will show you this situation where the aircraft heading is 353
353.
and the aircraft actual track will be 000. They will ask you
Okay.
which drift
So
is
7
this.
degree will be, yes, 7
If,
degree starboard.
yeah, but here the aircraft is turned to the port side. So people think the drift is port drift.
Yes, sir.
But don't make that confusion. The
Yes,
drift
sir.
is starboard. That's why we have turned to port side to counteract the drift. Starboard drift. So all the time when
Yes,
there is
sir.
a drift, all the time when there is a drift, you allow for the drift by changing your heading.
Yes, sir. Heading.
So it becomes an important point of calculation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I want you to open the E6B.
Yes, sir. Done, sir. Yeah.
Whenever you open, always go through all the menus.
Yes, sir.
See, in altitude, you have so many different things. In
Yes, sir.
airspeed,
Speed.
you have TAS, TAS, CAS, Mach, actual Mach,
Yes,
fuel.
sir. Fuel
See,
burn.
heading and ground speed, heading and TAS.
Yes, sir.
So you have this section where you have four options. You can find the two options. You have 4 units. You can
Yes,
find
sir.
two units. So in your CX3, you can
Yes,
choose
sir.
any any units, and the CX3 then gives you the correct answer. Here,
Yes, sir.
here we have fixed values that we can enter, but still we can make use of it.
Yes, sir.
So planned leg, what do you want to find out? Do you want to find out heading and ground speed?
Heading and
Find
ground
out,
speed.
yeah. So this heading and ground speed, or you can find out heading and TAS, or you can find out track and ground
Yes, sir.
speed.
Track and ground speed.
Okay, that's what we have to focus
Yes,
upon.
sir.
So let me show you some questions. We will simply use the calculator to solve the sums.
Yes, sir.
So these triangles are known as vectors.
Vectors. Okay.
The
So can you just scroll up? I'll just take a screenshot
screenshot of what?
of the board, whiteboard.
Yeah, this is air vector. This line
Yes,
is
sir.
known as
Air vector.
air vector. Yeah, this is wind vector,
Yes, sir. Wind vector.
and this is ground vector.
Ground vector. Yes. Done, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. So write down. TAS is example one. Write down.
Yes, sir.
TAS is 100.
Dash is 100.
True airspeed. It is the airspeed that you fly at, basically.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
100 knots.
100 knots.
Heading is 000 true.
Heading is 000. True. Okay.
Wind forecast is 240
Forecast.
knots, 30 degrees.
Two.
Correction, 240 degrees, 30 knots.
Yes, sir. 240 degrees, 30 knots. Okay, towards
Yes.
this side.
What is your track and ground speed?
So, what is your track and ground speed? Okay.
So we'll use this calculator.
Yes, sir.
Track and ground speed option. Can you
Yes,
see?
sir. Yes, sir.
You also would do
Heading
it
is
in your
zero,
you
zero,
also do it in
zero.
your calci.
Yes, sir.
Track
100.
and ground speed.
Wind direction is 240.
Feed the data.
And wind speed is 30. Track is 12.63. And ground speed is 100 and 170, 118 knots, basically. Like,
Tell me, what
uh,
is the answer?
track is 12.63
I told
degrees.
you the direction will always be in three digits.
Yes, sir.
So 0, 1, 2.
0.2 degrees.
Hmm.
And the ground speed will be 117 knots or 117.90, so 118 knots.
1, 1, 8. Okay.
Yes, sir. 0.2 degrees.
Let's put on the screen. Give me the heading. Heading is 0, 0.
Heading is 000.
Yes.
TAS is 100 knots. Wind direction is 240 degrees. And wind speed is 30 knots.
Okay. Correct. Let's check the answer. track is 0.2
Yes,
and
sir.
ground speed is 118 knots. Very correct. Very good.
100. Yes, sir.
Easy, right?
Yes, sir. Very easy.
Okay. So today we are keeping it short. So I'm sharing it. I want to take a screenshot.
Sir, read you too.
I'm sharing a screen with you.
Yes,
Take a
sir.
screenshot.
Okay.
Right? Write the question and answers like a table in your book and start talking. One by
So can you repeat? Pardon, please.
one.
Yes, I'll write and yeah.
Start doing. Do the first one.
Yes. So heading
Until
is yes, sir. 273 240 and 40 passes 150. First track is 83 degrees.
do you take a screen grab of it?
Yes, I have taken a screenshot.
Okay, good, good.
Should I just I'll just write on this I'll just write my answer on the screenshot itself and I'll just send you. Should I do that?
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Uh, yes, so the track will be two 283 degrees ground speed 118. Heading is 181. Dash is 90. Inversion is 150. Speed is 30. 194 degrees.
are you done with the first one?
Yes, sir.
What's the answer?
First one, the track will be 283 degrees and the ground speed will be 118 knots. And second
Wrong, wrong.
one, wrong.
Yeah,
So heading is 273, dash is 150, wind direction is 230, and knots is 40. Sorry, 285 and 123. Yes.
285.63 can be 286
Yes, sir.
and 123
286.
decimal 79 should be 124. अभी क्यों गलत आया
Yes, sir.
आंसर?
वो सर मैंने मेरे ख्याल से विंड गलत डाल दिया था
ऐसे भी होता
124
है
या
कैलकुलेटर बस तो हमें इसलिए ऐसा नहीं करना
यस सर
फोकस सेकंड वन क्विकली
यस सर wind speed is Wind direction is 150. Wind speed is 30. Hmm. Okay, 90. Yes, sir. So the track will be 194 degrees and the ground speed will be 66 knots.
Perfect.
054 knots or
Perfect answer.
88. Yes, sir. The direction is 350. Wind speed is 28. Heading is 54. Task is 88. Wind direction is 350. Wind speed is 28. So, sir, track will for third track will be 72 degrees and ground speed will be 80 knots.
Do the next one.
Eight. Yes, sir.
Say again the answer.
So track is 72 degrees and ground speed is 80 knots.
Direction should always be in 3 digits.
Yes, sir. 072 degrees.
Is it 072 or 7?
072, sir.
Okay, okay. Do couple of sums quickly.
Sir, read you two.
Do couple of sums more. Do couple of sums.
Yes, sir.
The
Yes,
answer
sir.
correct. Very good. Keep it up.
255. 55. Heading is 084. Dash is 210. 255. This wind direction 55 is wind speed. So that is 082 degrees. Ground speed is 264. Heading is 141. Dash is
What is
190.
track for
Wind
the
direction.
previous question? Question number 4, track.
Question number 4. Track is 264. No, sorry. Track is 082 degrees and ground speed is 264, sir.
Perfect. Very good.
Speed is wind direction is 280. Wind speed is 35 knots. Heading is 141. Dash is 190. Wind direction 251. 135 degrees. 217. 274. Dash is 150. Wind direction 030. Wind speed is 40. 274, 150, 030, and 40. 262 degrees, 171 grams, 213, that is 150, 060, 35, 213, 150, 060, and 35.
कितने sums हो गए आपके?
सर मेरे हो गए 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8.
ठीक है. अभी अपन चेक करेंगे. उसके पहले क्वेश्चन लिखो. Heading is
Yes, sir.
060.
Heading
Question
is
लिखो.
060.
True.
Yes, sir.
True. 060 true.
Yes, sir.
TAS is 140 knots.
Dash is 140 knots.
Track 065 true.
Track 065.
Ground speed 120 knots.
Ground speed 120
Knots.
knots. Yeah.
I want to find the wind vector and tell me the
Wind vector and wind speed.
wind
Okay.
direction and speed and the drift.
Yes, sir. And the drift. Okay. Mm, Find the wind. Okay. 2060 is heading. Heading traffic 140, 91. Sorry. Mm, कैसे करेंगे? Mm,
ये आपको आपके कैल्सी में एक्चुअल लेग में मिलेगा.
06. Yes, sir. Wind speed and directions.
Hmm.
060. Pass is 140. Ground speed is 20. Track is 0, heading is 60. Task is 140. So wind direction is 34 degrees. Wind speed is 23 knots. Yes.
Again, direction you are giving in 2 digits.
Sorry, wind direction is 3 degrees and wind speed is 23 knots.
Tell me about the drift. Which drift? Port drift or
Drift
starboard drift?
will be 1 second. So track wind direction is 032. Okay. So like this. Wind direction is 032.
What is the wind direction?
Wind direction is 033 degrees.
Okay.
So we are going like this, and wind direction is like this. Wind direction is
Correct. Your wind direction and speed answer is correct. Now tell me drift quickly.
yes, sir.
Why you taking so much time? You only have 2
So drift
options.
will be starboard.
Very good.
Starboard.
Very
Yes, sir.
correct.
Because
Easy.
we are heading towards right, and wind direction is also 030. So this side. Yes, sir.
Now take a screenshot of this and solve first few sums.
Okay. Yes.
Find the wind vector.
Yes, sir. Yes. So heading is 2093. Track is 219.
What's the answer? First one.
Ground speed is 134. So 160 degrees, 32, wind direction 160 degrees, wind speed 32 knots.
What is the heading?
So heading is 209 degrees.
Track.
Track is 219 degrees. TAS is 150 knots and ground speed is 134. Sorry.
You're not feeding correct answers. See, this is what
Yes,
you're
sir.
not feeding correct answers. Why? It's just a calculator. Such things
Yes,
happen.
sir.
Okay, you
So the wind, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wind direction is 156 degrees, 156.78. So it will be 157 degrees, and wind speed is 29 knots. 157 degrees, 29 knots. Yeah.
so
Next heading is 270. Track is 260. Dash is 180. Ground speed is 202. Track is 270. Dash is 102. So second one, wind direction will be 057 degrees. And wind speed will be 26 knots.
okay.
Heading is 223. Track is 224. Dash is 206. Ground speed is
Go ahead, what you
246. Yes, sir.
do. Write one more sum.
Yes, sir.
Keep that for
Yes, sir. 1 second. Yes, I'll just do. I'll just save this. Yes, sir.
write down. You are in an aircraft with a planned task
Yes,
of
sir. Yes, sir.
write down. You are in an aircraft with a planned task of 146 knots.
146 knots.
You're in an aircraft with a planned task of 146 knots. So you have planned. This will be your true airspeed.
Yes, sir.
The forecast wind vector is 315 at 20
Wind
knots.
vector is 315 degrees at 20 knots.
You need to fly a track of 0402. You need to fly a track of 0402.
Yes, sir.
What will be your heading?
Heading.
And ground speed.
Yes, sir.
And also find the drift.
Track is 040. Task is 146. Wind direction is 315. Wind speed is 20. So, sir, the heading will be 1 second. 040, 146. Yeah. So, sir, the heading will be 32 degrees, 032 degrees, and the
Say
ground speed
again.
will be 143 knots.
Say again.
And as we are flying the track, so, sir, heading is 032 degrees, and ground speed is ground speed is 143 knots. 143 knots. And as the track is 40 degrees and the no, sorry, 1 second. Wind speed is here. So, sir, the drift will be port drift.
What is your heading?
Heading is 32 degrees, so we are heading this way. And wind is
Heading is 32
3 1.
degrees and track is 040.
040. 1 second. The heading is 34 degrees and track is 040.
34 और 32? हेडिंग क्या है आपका?
32,
32 ना?
32 degrees.
32.
Yes. And track is 40.
Yeah.
So, so the drift will be sport drift.
Sport drift.
So I'm confused in the drift. Actually, can you
No,
explain me that again, please?
I don't think so. You're confused. Be confident about the answer. Let me check.
So the track is 40 degrees, so this way, and the heading is 32 degrees, so this way. Okay, so we are flying like this. So it will be port.
Compare it with the first example you studied. What was happening in the first example where you gave a correct answer?
So in the first example, it was 40 degrees. Hmm, it was 40 degrees and heading was 60 and track was 65. Okay. Okay, it will be starboard only. Heading
Understand how
is,
starboard? To
yes,
counteract
sir.
the drift on the right, we are turning on the left.
Yes, sir.
So your required heading is 032. If you keep a heading
Yes,
of
sir.
032, it means you will fly a track of 040.
So if अगर यहाँ पे heading 045 होती and track was 040, so we are drifting port side, right?
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Okay, okay, sure, yeah.
See this.
Yes, sir, please.
चलो, याद रखना मैंने क्या बताया आपको कि ड्रिफ्ट को काउंटरैक्ट करके नेसेसरी ट्रैक मेंटेन करते हैं, वो एग्जांपल दिया होता है,
Yes, sir.
बट देखने में उसका उल्टा लगता है। तो जब
Yes,
भी
sir.
एयरक्राफ्ट लेफ्ट में हेडिंग कर रहा है आपके ट्रैक के, तो मतलब वो स्टारबोर्ड ड्रिफ्ट है।
Starboard drift, yes.
या तो अगर एयरक्राफ्ट का हेडिंग 000 है और
000, yeah.
ट्रैक भी 000 है तो ऐसा दिखेगा।
Yes, sir.
अगर मैं हेडिंग 000 रखता हूँ और ट्रैक 005 करता हूँ तो
Yes, sir.
एक ऐसा नया रास्ता
थोड़ा
मिल जाए।
yes, sir. नया रास्ता मिल जाएगा. Yes.
मुझे नए रास्ते पे नहीं जाना है, मुझे तो 0 पे ही जाना है, तो ही मैं
Yes,
डेस्टिनेशन
sir.
पहुंचूंगा।
So we'll drift port side.
सो वी विल टर्न पोर्ट
Turn, yeah.
साइड, वी विल टर्न पोर्ट
Turn
साइड
port side.
टू अलाउ फॉर
Yes,
द
sir.
ड्रिफ्ट।
Yes, sir.
कितना डिग्री? जितना डिग्री
5
ड्रिफ्ट है
degrees.
उसका ऑपोजिट। या तो इधर 5 डिग्री में टर्न होगा, 5 डिग्री टर्न ऑन द लेफ्ट साइड।
Yes, sir.
तो मेरी एयरक्राफ्ट ऐसी हो जाएगी
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
और एयरक्राफ्ट का ट्रैक हो जाएगा ऐसा।
Straight.
मुझे
Yes, sir. Yes,
स्ट्रेट
sir.
ही जाना था, मुझे 0 पे ही जाना था, वो मेरे लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है। एयरक्राफ्ट का हेडिंग इम्पोर्टेंट
Yes,
नहीं
sir.
है, एयरक्राफ्ट का ट्रैक इम्पोर्टेंट।
Yes, sir.
तो यहाँ पे कौन सा ड्रिफ्ट है? एयरक्राफ्ट तो लेफ्ट साइड में दिख रहा है,
Left side दिख
लेकिन
रहा है.
मेरा
But
एक्चुअल
we are
ड्रिफ्ट
going.
ये था मेरा ड्रिफ्ट।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
5 डिग्री स्टारबोर्ड। तो ये
Yes,
5
sir.
डिग्री स्टारबोर्ड ड्रिफ्ट है इसका। तो जो आपने एग्जांपल दिया था वो एग्जांपल के हिसाब से पोर्ट ही होता है ड्रिफ्ट। सही बोल रहे हैं।
Yes, sir.
समझ गए?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
कॉन्फिडेंट
Got it.
रहना है इसमें आपको बहुत।
Yes, sir.
Write down. TAS is 76
Yes, sir.
knots.
That
Track
is 76
6 knots.
knots,
Desired track is 230.
230.
Wind vector is 110 at 40.
Wind vector is 110 at 40.
Okay. Can you find out heading and ground speed?
Heading and
Ground speed
heading and ground speed. Yes, sir.
and drift also.
Yes, sir. So heading and ground speed. Dash is 76 knots. Track is 230. Wind direction is 110 degrees and is 40 knots. So heading will be 204 degrees and ground speed will be 86 knots and drift will be ट्रैक 230 का है ट्रैक 230 का है एंड अपनी हेडिंग इज 2 सर ड्रिफ्ट विल बी स्टारबोर्ड
How much?
यस सर
Value? What is the value?
value will be 1 second sir
What is the heading?
heading is 204 degrees.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Heading is 204 degrees. I'm sure. 110, 76. Track is, sir, track is 230 degrees. TAS
So tell me the
to
value. Give me the value
airspeed.
of drift.
The value of drift will be uh, 26 degrees.
Starboard or port?
26 degrees. The value of drift. So the drift will be starboard and we will
What's the ground
turn.
speed?
Ground speed is 86 knots.
Okay, good.
Drift is starboard.
Correct. Answer is correct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drift is
Okay, take a screenshot.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Solve the first two.
Yes, sir. Mm, Wind is 040 and 40 track is 115 and dash is 140. 140. So heading will be 100 degrees and ground speed will be 225 knots.
Let's check. What's the heading? 100.
Yes, sir.
Wrong. And what's your ground speed?
So heading is wrong.
Yeah. What's your ground speed?
124 knots.
Wrong. What is your wing vector?
One. Sir, yes, sir, got it. Heading
What?
will be 140 degrees and ground speed will be 152 knots.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Why you making such silly mistakes?
So my 1 second. So my this keyboard is so small. Yes,
Don't make such mistakes.
yes, sir. Now I'll solve.
Always cross check your answers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Second one, track is 226. TAS is 94. Wind direction is 280. Wind 27.
What's
So
the answer?
track is 226, 94. Yes, sir. 280 and 27. Heading is 240 degrees and ground speed is 76 knots.
Okay, good. Good.
Third one. Wind is 320. Wind speed is 14. TAS is 136. Track is 198. Track is 198. TAS is 133. So heading is 203 degrees and ground speed is 143 knots.
Cross check your answer. Check if you have put the correct values.
1 second. So
And then I want you to take a screenshot of this table.
yes, sir. Um, uh,
Can you see the whole table? The columns and rows end at 7 and time.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Altitude, temperature. Yes, yes.
CAS
Okay,
is calibrated at speed.
okay. Task, track, wind vector,
Wind
heading. Yes, sir.
direction, heading.
So time also.
Yeah, ground speed, distance, and time. Time you will solve with respect to speed is equal to distance upon time.
Yes, sir. Speed
And you
is
will
equals
take
to distance upon time. Yeah.
that formula and you will take ground speed. Ground speed and distance and then time.
Yes, sir.
You will use a
Yes, sir.
calculator. So first thing you need to do is first find out the task.
Find
Because
out the task. Yes.
without task you will not be able to solve the track and heading, and without heading you will not be able to find out magnetic heading and compass heading.
Yes, sir.
So all that you have studied with respect to these sessions is comprised in this table. One thing that
Yes, sir.
one thing that will now be to find out task when CAS is given to us.
Yes, sir.
So in airspeed you will see
Okay.
there is a
So,
uh, say airspeed you get in the calci.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
There
put
is actual
CAS,
task and planned task.
right? Click on actual task.
Yes, actual task.
In CAS, right,
Okay,
160.
160. Pressure altitude is 2000 feet. And temperature is minus 10 degrees. So TAS is 157 knots. And outside air temperature is 30 minus 13 degrees. Yeah. Yes, I got it.
What is your TAS?
TAS is 157 knots.
How did you put a minus sign?
Minus from from the keyboard only. I put a dash there and then 10. Normal 10.
What's your TAS?
Dash. TAS is 157
157.
knots. Yes, sir. 159. Oh,
It's okay. Solve.
yes, sir.
Find out heading. Now that you have tasks, find out heading. You write it in your book.
Yes, sir. 150, 160. Yes, I got 157.
Actually,
So
we can
TAS,
also
it
do
is,
it. You know what? We can also do it on planned tasks actually, because this is flight planning basically. So
okay.
electronic CAD sheets go on to planned tasks. Then gas put value at 60, pressure
Yes,
altitude
sir.
2000,
160, pressure altitude 2000,
and
and outside air
outside air
temperature will be
temperature.
-10.
That is the
Yes, sir.
difference.
158.48 or 158 knots or 159 knots. Yes, sir.
158. It is closer.
Yes, sir.
So this is a flight planning sheet basically.
Yes, sir.
You decide that at which altitude, how this is how you fly. Depending upon the wind forecast, you have to plan everything.
Yes, sir.
So now write down the task.
Yes, sir. 1 second.
158. Yeah.
I'll
And
just
using that task
start
value,
a
find
screen
out
share.
heading
Yes, sir.
158.48.
Edit markup. Yeah, TAS is one.
You can also get the ground speed directly,
Yes, sir.
heading and ground speed.
Yes, sir.
Are you following?
Yes, sir. I am trying to follow up. 1 second.
So you got task, you have track, and you have wind vector. So basically, all you need is heading and ground speed.
Heading and ground
It
speed.
becomes your wind
Yes,
velocity
sir.
triangle base.
Wind velocity, heading and ground speed. Yes.
It becomes a part of the triangle.
So,
So
yes,
ground
sir.
speed
Track is
your heading is
100. TAS is 158. Wind direction is 330. And wind speed is 17. So track is 100, TAS is 158, wind direction is 330 and 17. Heading will be 95 degrees.
095. Again, you are
158.
speaking
Yes,
in total.
sorry, sir. 095 degrees, yes.
And ground speed.
Ground speed
Yeah,
is
why you're not adding?
168
Add ground speed
knots.
also.
Yes, sir. Ground speed 168 knots.
Now find out the magnetic heading. The variation is given to you.
Yes, so variation is 5 degrees west, so west is best. So we'll add 5 degrees. So it will be 100 degrees, 100 degrees heading.
Magnetic heading.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is the compass heading?
Compass heading, magnetic heading, we got 100 degrees, west is best. So 101 will be compass heading.
And what is the time?
So how will calculate time?
Speed is equal to distance upon time.
Yes, speed is equal to distance upon time. So our so
But
first we have to find the ground speed.
ground speed you have found out,
Okay.
right? Velocity triangle.
What, sir?
Ground speed we just found out, right? Through the velocity triangle.
Through the velocity. Yes, sir, 168 knots.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very confusing. So yeah, speed is equal to distance upon time. So speed and time distance. Mm, hmm. So I'm not getting it. Can you एक second. 50.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Yes, sir, please. 168.
Array, it's so easy. It's so easy. Speed is equal
Yes, sir. It is equal to distance upon time. Distance is
Wait. Just see.
distance.
What is speed?
Speed is 168 knots,
What is the distance
and
given to
this
you?
distance is 50 nautical miles.
Upon
Yes,
t.
and time t.
So
So we'll put
so
165 will come
so
here. T will
t
go
is
there.
equal to 50 upon
50 upon 168. Yes, sir. Yes. So, 162.
Use a calci.
Yes, sir. 50 upon 3.36.
What is the answer?
3.36?
How is 3.36 50 divided by 168?
Yes. 0.29. 0.2976.
Now
0.29.
0.29. This
29.
answer is
Yeah.
in decimal. You
Decimals.
you have to multiply 0.29 by 60.
0.29 by 60.
Hmm.
0.29 by 60. 17.40. Yes, sir.
So it is 17 minutes. 17 minutes and 40 seconds.
40 seconds. Yes, sir.
So whatever decimal answer you get for time, in order to convert it
Yes,
into
sir.
minutes,
Into 60.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now let's check your answers. What is your TAS 158?
158,
What was your heading?
095 degrees.
Perfect.
Magnetic heading was
Magnetic heading
100,
100. Perfect. Compass heading 101. Perfect.
101.
Ground speed
Ground
168.
speed
Perfect.
168 knots.
Time
Time
7,
17.40 seconds.
17
17
minutes
minutes.
40 seconds. Don't
40
say point.
seconds. Yep.
Don't say point. It's not
Yes, sir.
point 40.
17 minutes 40 seconds.
Okay. Do you understand how to do it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
Easy, right? Do the second one
Yes, sir.
quickly.
Easy. Yes, sir. So can you show me the screen?
Did you not take a screenshot?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah. It is
Yes.
all presence of mind. You have to be very
Yes,
smart.
sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah, that's.
Quickly give me answers.
Yes, sir. Plant as. CS is 170, pressure altitude is 4700, outside temperature is 2. So, so TAS will be 180 knots.
Very good.
Then we'll find heading. Okay. Heading and ground speed. So track is 180. No, sorry. Track is 227. TAS is 180. Wind is 300 degrees. and wind speed is 10. So track 227, 180, 310. So heading will be 230 degrees
Mhm.
and ground speed will be 177 knots.
Perfect. Quickly
Yeah.
find out magnetic heading and
So
compass heading.
magnetic heading. So 3 degree east, so 227 degrees. 2 degree east, 227, so 225 degrees.
Perfect.
And time speed is equals to distance upon time. So distance we have 112 and speed is 177 knots. So calculate one 112 divided by 177 point 0.63 into 60. 37 minutes 80 seconds.
That 37 minutes.
80 seconds. 80.
How can there be 80 seconds? 80 seconds is 1 minute 20 seconds.
Sorry. So 38 minutes 20 seconds.
38 minutes 20
Sorry,
seconds.
sir.
Okay. No,
Yes, sir.
it's okay.
Sorry. Yes,
Correct.
sir.
Correct. Good.
So third one, should I do third one?
No, wait.
Yeah. It is easy, sir, but a bit confusing actually.
That is it. See, it is very easy if you're not confused.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very,
But
very,
that's
very
the
easy. Yeah.
catch. That's the catch.
Yes.
Take a screenshot of this. Light plan
Yes,
3.
sir.
Wait, I don't know if you can see. Let me show you.
So I cannot see. Yeah.
Right now.
Yes, sir.
Here also you have to find out true heading, magnetic
True
heading,
heading,
compass
magnetic
heading,
heading,
TAS,
compass heading, TAS,
and time.
ground speed and time.
Same.
Yes, sir.
Just take a screenshot.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so today we are done with our velocity triangle practice. All
Yes,
all you need right now, all you
sir.
all you need to do right now, practice in your CX3, which is much easier or similar to what we are using right now, mobile application.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that's the only difference. So all those screenshots
So
that you
I
have taken,
called, yeah. So I called the stationery you told me, the bookshop,
yeah,
Sterling.
yeah,
Yes, sir. I'll order. They have given me their website. I'll order today or tomorrow.
they asked to order from their own website.
Yes, sir. They said that you can order also, so it will be easy. Like you can just check out there and you can just give us your address. So we'll send via Blue Dart.
Okay, good. How much are they charging you?
12,000.
Very good. It's cheaper than the
Yes, sir.
earlier.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. So once it comes to you, all these things you have to do on that calci basically.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So all the screenshots that you have taken right now, the sums which you have not solved, those you have to solve for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And for every question, you have to also mention which drift there is.
Which drift? Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing much.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So please do share the screenshot of today's lecture on my email.
Yeah. Yesterday's lecture is also pending, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'll share today's and yesterday's both together.
Yes, sir.
All. So do you have any questions for today?
No, sir.
Please study every day, revise every day,
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
keep reading. And if you have any questions, please ask.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, then I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow is a Saturday. Do you want to change timings or same time?
Yes, sir. We can. We can change. No issues.
What time would you prefer?
So anytime tomorrow.
Let's see. You will stick to the same time. If we are changing, then I'll let you know tonight.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Bye. Take care. Good job.
Bye, bye, sir.
You're
Thank you.
getting,
Yes, sir.
we are just beginning and you're already learning so much. Just
Yes, sir.
practice all the remaining sums from the screenshots you have taken and share the answers with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure.
All right. Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you so much, sir. Yeah. Bye,
Bye.
bye, sir. Bye.